Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had an amazing Christmas and that you'll be able to spend time with your family and just reflect on the real meaning of Christmas. And I also wanted to wish you a happy new year as well when it comes. If you haven't been here before, then my name is Abigail and I make videos based around intentional Christian parenting. And today's video is part of my Montessori at Home series, and I'm going to be showing you my son's playroom now that he's got a bunch of new toys after Christmas. If you haven't seen his original playroom tour, then I'm going to link it here for you and you can go and watch that as well. Also, if you like this video, then head on down there and hit the subscribe button, because one of my next videos is going to be his new setup of his play space in my living room area, which is a place that he plays quite a lot in as well. So yeah, if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss the video. And without further ado, let's crack on into it. So as I walk in here, you can just see the amount of space that I've got to work with. So this is the space here. You can see it doubles as Samuel's bedroom, so his bed is there. And then I use this little couch here for breastfeeding. So if we go over to this side first of all and start here, and then this is a radiator here. So I've put right here some magnets for him. So these are from Melissa and Doug, and they are animal magnets. So there's loads of different kinds of animals. So you've got a little sheep, so a sheep, and then a little fish. And you can see they're fairly lifelike. So there's a whole different bunch of animal magnets in here. And of course, what we can use this for is language activities. So we can say zebra or tiger. And then you can also practice putting them onto the radiator like that. So that's a thing that he's learning still. If I move over to here, this is his little IKEA bookshelf. This is a little IKEA house. And then these are all his books in here. We did the 24 days of Advent with books. So he got to open a new book every day. So we've got loads of extra new books, which is really great. I'll just point out a couple of them. This one he absolutely loves, and it's just a picture book with loads of different photographs of animals in it, as you can see. And he loves just pointing at different animals, and we just say what they are and have a little discussion around that. We've also got this one, which is the Christmas Bible storybook, and it's got photographs of little people, and then it just tells the Christmas story very basically. And then you can see the other books that we have there. Here is a little place for him to sit and be comfy while he reads the book. And then we move over here round to the main bit. This is, he's had this for a while, and it's just, you put the ball in here and it rolls down. He's still getting a lot of use out of this, so I'm keeping it there. But he does have a more advanced version of this in the living room. So if you watch my video on my living room play space for him, he's got a kind of more advanced version of this now. Move around to here. This is his camper van, which he's had for ages. He loves it. It's just little people inside, and he plays with that all the time still, so we've left it out for him. Then down here I have basically just loads of blocks. He's had this before, and it's got little noisy blocks in it. You just shake them, and these are a bunch of things that we were given, and he can just stack them and do what he likes with them. Moving over here, we have a little jigsaw puzzle. So this one is from Melissa and Doug as well, and it's got little animals, as you can see, and then you just place them in there. He finds this very, very difficult at the moment. My son, if I've not said before, he is 16 months, so he's almost 1.5, but he's not quite at the level of these kind of puzzles yet. So this was done with assistance, definitely. It's quite good because you can also use the blocks. They're quite thick, so you can stand them up and kind of play with them as well. So he sometimes does that, and we have like a little kind of play with that. Then up here is a drum that was bought for him for Christmas, and it's very basic wooden drum. So he loves making noise with that, and that's very age appropriate for him at the moment. I will say actually that we have a bunch of other toys that we've not given to him simply because he's not quite old enough for them yet. So we're going to keep them until he's a bit more suitable. But all the things I've got out now are age appropriate because they're either he can do them and he likes them, or they're quite challenging for him. This over here is something that he's going to grow into, but it's actually really good because he can do it kind of at the moment. So these ones here, the easiest one where you just put the one on that, he can do these already. So you can put all of them on there. but he can't do any of the other ones yet. So all I've done is I've taken the 2 blocks and I've left them out for him to practice putting that on there. But as you can see, there is a triangle one and then there's a square one as well. But I've not put any of the pieces out because I think it'll be too overwhelming and difficult. So I've just put the one he can do out and the one he finds difficult out as well. Moving down here, we have a little pull along turtle. So you can pull it along like that. And then it's also got a little beater attached to his tail because it's also a xylophone. So he does that and he doesn't lose the beater, which I think is really nice. This is also made of wood. Yes. Then moving on to here, this is one of his diggers. So my aunt got him this and it is noisy. So I know that obviously plastic noisy is like the opposite of Montessori, but what I would say is you can do things in moderation. I basically treat plastic noisy toys like screen time, so I don't give my son a lot of screen time. I just give him maybe a little bit here and there when he's sick, or I just limit it. So you can do the same thing with plastic noisy toys that they love, because Samuel absolutely loves this. So basically I just have it in this room and I don't have it out all the time, or I could just limit it to a certain day or a certain time of day. So he's got that. Then he's also got up here, he's got his little wooden steamroller with a little person in it, and a little kind of garage made out of one of the Grimm's rainbows. I'm very excited now because, ta-da! I am now part, officially I feel like, of the Montessori club because I have the classic Grimm's rainbow. Not all the pieces are here because some of them are in the living room and there's a piece there for the garage. But yes, I'm really looking forward to playing with this with Samuel actually. So we've got this up here and then very fittingly we have Noah's Ark. So I've got a little kind of display scene of Noah's Ark. These are just little pieces that you just kind of stand up. I got this really cheap second hand actually and I'm really happy with it. And it's kind of like they're all just getting off the ark and looking at the rainbow. I thought that was a really kind of lovely biblical scene. So over here we've just got what I've always had, which is a plant and a little hedgehog thing. So that's basically it. That's all of Samuel's playroom. I feel like I've kept it quite minimalistic because, yeah, I think it's just better because he plays with things more if there's less things out. So I feel like I've not put a ton of stuff out, I've not overwhelmed him, but it's still a lot of things for him to play with. So yes. So I'm going to link right here my Montessori at Home playlist and also Samuel's original playroom tour, and you can go watch both of those if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.